A shortish muscular man, wearing the scarlet colors of the priesthood of Mars, steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheeks and the forehead point to his propensity for frequent outbursts of fierce anger. But right now he is showing no signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos or electrodes shows through his oddly bluish tinted skin. May the change of the Omnissiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in their batteries. Make the sign of the Aquila, the Emperor protects. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The hallowed electrodynamic Xenobium receives you, pilgrim. I am Dull Impulse 6, a servant of the motive force and the Praetor Electroid of this sacred monastery. The rank of Praetor Electroid is a sign of high standing within the Electro Priest fraternity. To have been granted an audience is a great honor. Yes, have the honor of hosting the road trader of House von Valancius. I urge you to follow proper etiquette when interacting with the eminent bearer of the sacred warrant. Within these walls, worldly titles are nothing before the motive force. Your deeds, however, speaks far louder than titles, for your path here is sprayed with the blood of the desecrators. Dar Impulse 6, it was to you, was it not, that Logis Abel came seeking an interpretation of his data trance? Yes, Tech Brother Abel arrived here to engage in magnetic meditation that would help clarify his vision. Unfortunately, the heretics' machinations prevented us from completing the ritual. The esteemed Logis volunteered his help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was lost soon after. Tell me more about Logis Abel. We did not speak much to each other. He preferred to devote himself to solarity reflection in his chapel. The Omnissiah has given Tech Brother Abel a gift of great insight, which allows him to discern each individual facet of existence rather than the overall view. This makes his logic different from that of other people. His mind has always been able to combine facts and conclusions into harmonious wholes that were nothing short of beautiful. Many among my flock found his sermons poetic. What kinds of vision was he receiving? The Omnissiah's revelation was encrypted with a great meticulousness. I don't even know what word that is, which indicates its great importance. Grasping it fully is beyond my ability, but a single touch was enough for me to realize the enormity of the secret concealed within. Or more exactly, the secret design, which how Tech Brother Abel referred to it. His mind had discerned in the world around him traces of some grand silence that he wishes to comprehend. I have rescued him from the insurgents. I hope the Omnissiah preserves Tech Brother Abel's life, that he may continue to comprehend the mysteries he has tapped into. I have a few questions about this place and the people in it. The truth is like light, and blocking its path is criminal. Who are you? The hard-working servant and dwellers of this Cenobium, electro-priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Corpus Cari did us a great honor by entrusting into our care the sacred relic around which the hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium was built. What exactly do you believe in? We have devoted ourselves to the worship of that aspect of the machine god which is known as the motive force. It is the blessed divine spark that creates impetus in the universe. The Omnissiah, in his mercy, gave the world the gift of the motive force. And we follow its impulses in order to increase it, bring it to lay people, and protect it from unholy hands. The relic that this monastery protects provides the entire planet of Raika and Minoris with the blessed motive force, and we, unworthy though we are glad to serve the ancient machine that dwells in this place. Tell me more about your relic. It would be pointless to describe the miraculous fusion reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessed essence and fear the might of the Omnissiah. Its core was found 4,000 years ago and delivered to Raikad Manoris by the holy warriors of faith. Lock impulse. I during one of his campaigns let's see, I did not. Its core was found 4,000 years ago and delivered to Raikad Manoris by the holy warriors of faith. Lock impulse. I during one of his campaigns. Its sacred spark has not gone out for an instant, and the walls of power units of this Cenobium have been erected around the relic in order to protect it from innocent laypeople, as well as protect them from its formidable might. Pascal keeps his solemn silence, but the quick clicking of his Mechadendrite claws betrays his excitement at being so close to the sacred Archotech. You're not like the other members of the Adeptus Mechanicus I have met. Our fate imposes a duty of obedience on us. Every electro-priest is given numerous electus that combined in a blessed voltageist circuit, allowing feeble flesh to withstand the might of the motive force. That is why our skin glows with its light, and our eye boils and melt when we are ordained. Okay, so they're blind. The Omnissiah's tears is what we call this phenomenon. This dying away of unworthy flesh as we shun the layperson's privative means of looking at the world. We gain the ability to sense the motive force around us with our entire bodies. I understand everything. I am pleased to be the conductor of truth. What happened here and how did you manage to survive? When the heretics descended in droves upon this Cenobium, we gave battle. But the unholy foes buried the Omnissiah's warriors under a mass of their bodies. Thus, extinguishing the defenders' spark of purity, it was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat into the monastery's sacred chambers. Upon taking refuge there, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as fiery as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat. For the task of taking back our abode still lay ahead for us. I must commend the skill with which you secret chambers are concealed. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There was no point in losing more lives in the massacre that the cultists wrought. The leader of the heretics fought her way into the Ark, wherein dwells the miraculous fusion reactor. She is trying to desecrate the rite of operation with her unholy litanies, so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of Raikas Menoris may perish in a fought of fire. But my brethren, in their magnetic meditation, are hampering her efforts by chanting access request prayers in unison, therefore suppressing the commands that the blasphemers enter. This holy place will be protected against sacrilege practices, I swear it. Okay, let's see. My enforcers and the governor's guard can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people are forbidden from visiting the monastery, and only a selected few are allowed to behold the Ark and the relic within. You and your retinue are pilgrims of a special status bestowed by the Emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the Omnissiah cross this monastery's threshold, I will deem them a heretic and have them put to death. Confirmed. The presence of lay people on monastery grounds without the Preactor Electroid's blessing will be regarded as sacrilegious violations of the holy rite of operation. Henrik's opened his mouth for a second to say something, but changes his mind and quietly clears his throat instead. Because he did that. So if he wasn't traveling with us, they would have killed him, or tried to. But he does work for the Inquisition, so it's... I don't know how it would have worked, but it looks like so. Sure. Better to die protecting their lumens and coils than to accept help from unworthies. And we're left to deal with the mess as usual. Yes, I see. House Orselio follows the same rules when it comes to outsiders. Let's see here. Say nothing. The Praetor Electroid 2 falls sorrowfully silent. I wish to get to the holy reactor. The Ark is hidden from pilgrims' eyes, but considering the extraordinary circumstances of your visit to this monastery, I grant you that right. The hall that leads to the higher reliquary has been barred by the enemy, but I will open a secret path for you. Enter the Ark and experience the motive force, pilgrim. We will pray to the security systems that they may refrain from punishing you for your intrusion. I must press on. May the charge of the omniscience grace persist in the batteries of the faithful. Okay. Got some bunch of lore out of that guy.
Know your duty.
So let's see the map here. Check this door if we can open it. No, here. How predictable your path is, how static. All the possible deaths you have squirted, only to perish here, in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. You have arrived just in time, little cog. The schismatical use your regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor. A cog, I cannot comprehend why an apostate try to insult me by comparing me to the sacred symbol of our faith. It is irrational. The sacred cog grinds all corruptions to dust. From the dust I will build order. Silence, heretic, your crazed patience will not touch my mind. Do you cling to your blindness so desperately? Do you think it will protect you from the blinding radiance of the truth? Time has all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future knocking on the door of the present. Choose quickly what you want to be when it walks in. A blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant to what is to come, or a corpse. I would take some time to wrest from you the details of the future that the cult proposes. Hopefully, when we're done, what's left of you will be capable of coherent speech. I hope that I can read coherently soon in this game. Yellow, reds, violet, orange, blues, wild colors that scorch the eyes. But where the motley mask end, nothing but a colorless void remains. Okay, we're doing the iron class, that's the one we're trying to build on. Attack, enough, I will rid Rykad Minoris of your tyranny. Execute them in the name of the Edge of Daybreak. Okay, we made a willpower test.
Grovel before the faithful.
Surrender to the dark powers.
Let's make a save here. check out the battlefield here. There are so many enemies here. We'll go 3 and 3 just to clear it. So let's see here. There we go. We will place main char. I'm ranged though, so we don't really want to be in the fight. He is the fighter, so we'll do something like this. I hope that works.